You know, it started off actually a little slow this morning. I tried to look at that. It was a really, really big zone, 19,000 acres, I think, the lake that we fished today. And I tried to look at as much of it as possible, you know, in the 30-minute ride around. And I actually found a place. I ran all the way to the end of it, the opposite end of where we put in at, and started in a grass bed and was kind of disappointed I never caught one. It looked a lot like Winnebago when we were here last year, and just a smaller version of it, of course, but it was really laid out a lot the same. I knew I'd pass some canals, and that was the deal for me when I was on Winnebago. And so I just ducked in. Actually, I couldn't get in the first one. It was too shallow. It was really hard to get around out there. It's a really shallow, you know, really shallow body of water. Anyway, I couldn't get in the first one because I knew once you got in them, they're dug, so they're a little deeper. And I think I ended up catching maybe 5 or 6 out of that one, and finished the first period. And so I think I was 4th, you know, after the first period. And so the second period, that just kind of keyed me in on. I was like, you know what, I can run these canals and make it. So I was like, after the second period, I was like, you can make it fishing this way. And I knew I had saved like 2 or 3, one I couldn't get into, and I ran, I caught some, 4 or 5, you know, in one. And like right there at the end, I'd gotten up, I was in 3rd. Well, one time I was in 2nd, then I was in 3rd, but I was still only 12 ounces out, and I had 15 minutes left. So there was a place on up the lake. This morning I was scared I was gonna get hung going in it. I ran all the way in there and I almost didn't make it in there. I got in there and caught the one that won the day, so it was worth it. I basically used 3 rods. I had one with a 5/16, one with a 1/2 ounce, and one with a 1 ounce, just depending on the cover. I actually caught the last one on a 5/16, but I've caught every fish I've weighed in today on a Strike King Rage Bug. I used 3 or 4 different colored Rage Bugs. I used but they were all green pumpkin. They were all dominant green pumpkin. I used a green pumpkin purple swirl, the Magic Crawl, which is green pumpkin with some blue, and I used Falcon Lake Crawl. It's really key when you can dial in one technique like that. It just makes the day simple. I was not rushed all day long. I would think that was the biggest key. And again, it's a score tracker. Score tracker didn't rush me. It does rush me. It didn't today. It just kept me flowing. I was just really smooth. I fished really well today. So, you know, all in all, it's a perfect day.
You know, anytime you get a chance to win a day, the week, or whatever against this bunch, it's such a huge deal, you know, because they are the cream of the crop.